Hello everyone, this is Mr. Mouse, and today we'll be looking at Edlib, and I will show you a little bit about the double speed things that I can do with Edlib and SID with the FM-YAM. Here I am in a DOS prompt. I will go to C and start up the program. So here we are. And then I will load up my example, which should be somewhere around, I guess it's this one, yes? Okay, good. So what you see on screen, the numbers above, these are the sequences for all of the 9 voices. So 1, 2, 3, etc. And as you can see, I have here one sequence. If you go here, you can actually tell Edlib which sequence you want to play. In this case, it is sequence C. It's sequence 1, and it is actually transposed a full note upwards. This is the C. So it's this. If you are in Edlib and you know a little bit about Edlib, you can use the 8 here. And if that is if this is 0, then there's no transpose, but you can add half notes like this, and then this is a full one. And this here is a sequence, so it's now playing sequence 1. Now you notice at the bottom rightish, there's the REQ and there's the speed. Now if the speed is 40, which is an hexadecimal number, but if this is 40, so 64, then there is no delay between sort of ticks or frames or calls excuse me, to the REQ. The lower the number, the longer it will take to do the next real frame of music, even though an REQ call may happen. So 40 is like, okay, immediately after an REQ we will do something. And in this case here, what you will see are notes and different instruments. So the C here in this column of this voice, this channel, that means do a new instrument. So it's instrument 1, 2, then 2 times 3, and then 0. And these are the notes that are accompanying it. And with that, I create like very small sequences that I, here's the whole sequence of 1 is only 8. And then we have 4, which is just silence, so it's just a duration. And then we have sequence 1 again, sequence 4, sequence 2, which is the snare sound. So I use multiple sounds to get to the snare sounds. It's like a macro sound. And then we have again some duration, some silence. So if we then go to the next channel. Here we have the bass sound, which is I'm not going to go into detail, and then again there's some silence here, but then I use sequence 6 as a sound to play, and if I need silence I have longer silence sequences of 8 of sequence 8, so and sequence 7. And then finally I have some more here. Basically I'm just doing a sort of echo, sort of phasing of and even with an higher pitch, because I'm going here again with a full note, full octave up. So that's basically what I wanted to show off, how to get some macro sounds in Edlib using FM, obviously. And let's listen to this particular example. I can also have it follow. So basically, if I just let me turn off like channel, I guess channel 2, just channel 2, and 4, yeah. And then you'll just hear the sounds of the drums. So, basically I'm just using these channels to play the drum sounds in this case, and each sound is not just an individual instrument from the editor, but it's actually a construction of different instruments to make one instrument. And basically that's it. That's just what I wanted to show off. Just one more secret that this Edlib has is that you can actually, let me get this back on 2 and 4. You can actually, because it's not in the docs, and I don't know why Jens Christian, you didn't write it there. Maybe you didn't want to, or you forgot. I don't know. But if you're here, you can actually change the track speed by writing a 9, and then this will give the signal that you need a different track speed. And with these two, you can change. You can point to kind of what kind of track speed you have and you need. So 40 again would be the same speed. So again, no delay, right? And now if I write 20, it will be halved. And I need to turn off number 4, otherwise you won't hear it. So anyway, so that's a trick you can use if you ever need to do this kind of speed difference in have tracks that have different speeds. I think it could be useful. Maybe there's some way to get this funky feel in when using a little bit of different speeds on some of the sequences, making it a funky beat or something, like we used to do also in other editors, play around with the speeds and then get this funky beat going with a little bit more groove than the standard old precise hitting of notes. So yeah, basically that's it. I hope it's worthwhile watching this. It's only about 8 minutes, I guess. So double speed, FM tunes with macro sounds in Edlib in this case. There could be more. There could be done more in other editors, or maybe make our own editors. But let's just see. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time. Bye bye.